welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Biscuit. How's everybody doing? Hopefully you all are having a great day wherever you are. So today's video is going to be me doing a nail set with all of my goodies that Maniology sent over to your girl. And as always, if you all are looking for any of these products, I do have a discount code. The discount code is Biscuit. You can use that at checkout to save yourself some coins. So y'all, I am super excited about this Maniology kit and me being able to use stamping polishes and my stamping plates. Like, I haven't used them in a long time, but I definitely remember how to use them. I am excited to bring you all this stamping plate in particular because if y'all know, y'all been watching me for a while, I have struggled to be able to do some Frenchies. I mean, now I finally have perfected my Frenchies, being able to do them freehand, but I wanted to grab this plate because I felt like my girlies that might struggle might be able to use this to help them get that French tip shape and design. So that is the reason why I got this plate. Okay, so I am a little rusty because, as I said before, it's been a while since I have actually used stamping plates. Like I said, back in nail tech school is when I originally learned about stamping plates. And if you've been following me for a while, I know I've been saying it for a while. If you have been following me from the beginning of my journey, you will know that I documented all of my days when I was in nail tech school. And I did learn this process, and I was so blown away at the fact that you can create so many different designs with stamping plates, and you don't even have to sweat, put any effort. You don't have to stress about getting a design on the nails. Like, it's just amazing. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this French connection plate, and I was like, okay, well, what color am I gonna make my Frenchies? Because all those colors were really pretty. Of course I was gonna go for the blue because you know I'm a blue girly, but I was like, you know what, let's go ahead for this pink. Let's do pink on pink action. And then once we have that down, then we'll decide what we're going to put on our Frenchies. So as you can see, I did put a nice amount of the stamping polish on the stamping plate. And I did have my my stamping scraper at a 45-degree angle for me to go ahead and swipe off the extra stamping polish. And then I took my stamper, rolled it across the French tip design, and picked up the design. I did happen to take the scraper and get rid of any unnecessary design that I did not want, and then I kind of eyeballed it a little bit and placed it on my nail to where I would like my Frenchie to start. So now let me just put a disclaimer for this. Really, the Frenchies are actually supposed to go further towards the free edge of the nail. You're really not supposed to be using well, let me not say you're really not supposed to, in air quotations, you really are not supposed to be using the stamping plate all the way up to where I have it. But I wanted to try that out because, you know, it's hard for the girlies to get a crisp French tip, and this actually helps out a lot. Now, it may not be perfect because you have to eyeball, but it will get you to where you can kind of try to freehand it a little bit and make the Frenchie. So I should have actually did a demo of me actually using the stamping plate, which I actually just do another video. So I'm gonna do another video where I will have the stamping plate, the French tip, and I'll be using it towards the free edge of the nail. So look out for that video as well. So I'm just going to repeat this process in making my stamping. And I didn't pick up the stamp every single time, so you have to make sure that you get a nice amount of stamping polish on there, and also make sure that you keep that stamping scraper at a 45-degree angle. And you have to be quick about it to be able to pick up your design. Like, don't wait. Like, it dries really quickly. So, you know, just be a little swift about it, and then you'll be able to stamp. So as you can see, I didn't pick up every single thing from the stamping plate, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and freehand that with my liner brush. And of course, I'm going to fill in my entire nail with the stamping polish. So I'm gonna let you all watch this portion of the video, and then I will be back. So here is where I noticed that I was going over the stamping polish a little bit too much, because it was starting to wrinkle a little bit. And I was like, you know what? I cannot have this Frenchie looking like this. So, you know me, I try to get it to at least looking good. I mean, I wouldn't say perfection, but once I kept looking at it after a while, I was like, I did the Frenchie, but just looking at the rest of the nail, like you see the wrinkling in it, I was like, yeah, guess what I'm about to do? Take it off and start all over. So like I said, sometimes it's a trial and error, and this I'm actually doing as a test run because I wanted to see if I could use it to create Frenchies and not have to struggle. But I did struggle a little bit, only because I'm still fresh coming back. I'm still new and fresh coming back into the stamping world. So, you know, I had to take a little bit of time to get it right. So here I am trying it again, and I was like, okay, this pickup isn't bad, but I really should have gotten rid of that line, and then that I believe it was a heart, a small heart. But I was like, you know what, I can clean that up later. I just want to get this Frenchie on and get it looking right. So I'm gonna let you all watch my trials and errors and I hope you all enjoy this part, and I will come back in a little bit. So my Frenchies are done, and let me tell you, this was 100% better than having to stress and worry about the lines. Like, it was already done for me. Yes, I did have to like go towards my sidewalls and actually make the smile line for my Frenchies, but I will take that any day over, me not knowing how to do a Frenchie. So I definitely think that this is a good aid in helping a beginner or even an intermediate achieve their French tip design. And I am super excited that I picked out this plate, because no more sweating, no more having to stress, having to make sure I get those lines crispy and together, because it kind of does the work for me. So now that I have those completed, I am going to apply my top coat as you see here, and then I'm going to put in the lamp for 60 seconds. Okay, so at first I was just going to leave my nails just like this, but I'm like, let's go ahead and play around with our abstract art plate. And I was like, okay, well, let me see what colors I want to use. I was thinking about doing an ombre abstract print, but you'll see in a second here, I just felt like the colors were too dark on top of, obviously, my pink Frenchie. So I was like, okay, well, let me pick another two colors. I ended up picking the yellow and green. And then that also ended up being too light together, like once it kind of blended together. But then I was like, well, maybe it's the thinner lines that are not making the color pop. So I was like, okay, well, let me see here. Let me just do one solid color. So I ended up doing the yellow, and then I ended up doing the yellow and the thinner lines, and I kind of felt like that wasn't showing up as well as I would like it to. So I ended up using the bigger abstract print, which you will see here shortly, to create my design. So I'm going to let you all watch, and I will be back. So here is where I started looking at my nails, and I'm like, yeah, I'm not feeling these thinner lines. So let's go ahead, let's take all this off, even though I put all that time and effort into it. Because I was like, you know what, before I make up my mind with just one nail, let me complete everything first. And of course, that's why I put my top coat on, to make it easier to be able to clean up. So I was like, yeah, by the time I got to that ring finger, I was like, yeah, this is I don't know about this. So, and it's not just, like I said, the colors. It was more so, actually, I take that back. It was about the color payoff. I wanted it to be a little bit more vibrant, seeing as how I am trying to use the yellow on top of the pink. but I just felt like the thinner print was not beneficial for the design. So you'll see me looking at it again, and then of course you'll see my stamping plate. The one I actually picked up was the one on top, but I'm actually going to end up using the one on the bottom because I was like, let's go for something bigger. So in a second here, you will see me clean off this plate, and then I will be going to use that bigger print and in hopes that that will do it some justice. And of course it did. I was like, this is so much better. And you will also agree, I'm sure. So, it's just kind of trial and error when you are playing around with your stamping plates to try to find out what looks good. And I was like, yep, this is it. So I'll let you all watch. Okay, so now that I have my print on all of my nails, I'm pretty much going to go back through and try to capture some of that print on the side walls of my nails, because obviously I still want to get some yellow over there. And then of course I'm going to clean up and just kind of make it look like it's already like one solid print if I could. But yeah, like these are turning out super cute. The color combo is amazing. I do kind of wish that, obviously looking at the colors and my color choices, the yellow isn't as vibrant as it actually is in the bottle, but that's because of the darker pink I used at the bottom. So, to alleviate that, this is always a trial and error. You have to kind of utilize your color wheel as well and color theory. But, thinking about this next time, probably either do a white background, which is obviously a traditional French. But if not, just roll with it. This is the purpose of being a nail tech and a nail artist, a nail enthusiast. You come up and create your own designs, but without the struggle, the sweat, the hassle, the stress, the print is already there for you. So I'm going to go ahead and clean this up. Then I am going to go ahead and apply my gel top coat. And I did actually end up applying some charms to this set as well, just to kind of make it more pretty and dainty, but it was already pretty in the beginning. You could have added just some crystals to the French, the smile line. You could have just maybe added a small charm. You could have added one crystal at the top near your cuticle area. The designs are endless, and you can do a lot of different things. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and let you all continue to watch, and I will be back towards the end of the video with the final look. here is the final look of these nails. These are super cute. I love them. I definitely found the stamping plates to be very, very easy to utilize, especially once I kind of tap back into my rhythm. Because you know, it's been a while since I have played around in stamping, but you know, this is definitely getting me back to where I was back in the day when I first started using stamping plates. So I love it. Thank you so much to Maniology for sending me over these beautiful stamping plates and all of these products. Again, thank you so much for also providing my audience with a discount code. That discount code is down in the description box below. Thank you all so much for tuning in and rocking with your girl. I appreciate every single one of you. Please make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe and hit that post notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And until next time, I will see you all in one of my next videos. Bye, y'all.